One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Corvallis, Reser Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Colorado State Rams, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Beavers will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Morton. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Colorado State's offense will get the ball first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
They're going to go to the air on 30 short. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. There he goes. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rams, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you could tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Oregon State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys quarterbacks can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-timer baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
The Beavers will line it up on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Got his man downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And this defense gets the first sack. And listen, it is so important to hit the QB, to affect the QB. Last week only had 2 sacks for this defense. They got to continue to put pressure and get that guy to the ground.
The Beavers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Makes the catch. It's Morton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. The Rams headed quickly to the line.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rams will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
And the Beavers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Makes the grab. It's Jones. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They go to the draw. Oh, better look out! And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Breaks into the open. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Rams come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to get them outflanked on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Quarterback on the keeper. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the wideout. They'll give it on the jet sweep, looking for room outside. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And the Rams have this offense rolling.
1st and goal, Colorado City.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Rams! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. On target. At the 35, he's open. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jones. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give on the inside. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He leaves it with his back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Rides the back and leaves it. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. On 4th down, going to the air. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Punts it out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Kept it, and he's past the marker. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
The Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice job using the jet sweep that time, and you see how all the defenders in the inside of the box were frozen in the backfield, and it was too late. The ball was already outside. The speed of the wide receiver getting there, and he's almost able to get the first down.
And the Rams are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Beavers can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the move, it's Henderson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding.
So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Shoots his way for more. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. It's a reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Sets up the screen. Crosses the 40. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. They've got it at the 41. 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Henderson. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Beavers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Jones. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. They go to the ground. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll try to pop the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Takes a handoff. It's Henderson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Rams want to move quickly.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying times, trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is in the air. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Past the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets the back moving. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Beavers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Touchdown, Beavers! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And after the extra point, they're down 4, 17-13. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Reser Stadium.
And the Rams will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He'll go to the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. He'll keep it himself. Quick spin on the run. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rams will hustle to the line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Looking down the middle. He makes a catch. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Darnold. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Trying to run, it's Davenport. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Rams trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. It's 24-13. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Jones. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Foster. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Beavers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Beavers are marching down the field. They're going to ride this running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Offense in a bunch formation. Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Beavers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Trying to barrel in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Oregon State. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Got his man. The short pass will come up just a tad short of the goal line. Coming out with it, it's Darnold. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Rams in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Grab behind the line. It's Morton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Rams in a good spot here with second and short.
Second down coming up.
They'll run it. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Darnold. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man quickly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Caught near the sticks. It's Davenport. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Rams have pushed it inside the 20. Give to the back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give from the gun. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. And the Rams had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless. Touchdown, Colorado State. Great job by the back on the option. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He'll do it himself. Shakes off the defender. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Immediately fires to the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Now the play fake. Quickly complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Beavers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Right down the middle. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his big tight end. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. And the Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. On the ground, it's Henderson. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
2nd down coming up.
Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. From the red zone, it's Henderson. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Rams want to pick up the tempo. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Rams are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the ball will come to rest just inside the 40-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Rides the back on the option to give. There he goes. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finds his big tight end. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Unleashes one deep. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Motion from the wide receiver. On third down, he drops to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Rams decide to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll down this just inside the 35-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Beavers want to crank the tempo.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart with that last completion, guys.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Good timing on the quick out. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He's looking to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Henderson. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And they'll try to fight a chunk out of this lead on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to pull his way in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Touchdown, Beavers! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with